Let's be honest, we've all made some mistakes that has resulted in having negative items reported on your credit report. But did you know that all the negative items reporting on your credit report can stay up to 2 years? Now, does that mean that you cannot repair your credit for 2 years? Absolutely not. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to talk about how to remove anything from your credit report in a matter of 24 to 48 hours. Let me explain this to you in 3 to 4 steps that you can take to remove any negative items reflecting on your profile so it doesn't hold you back. So drop that like and hit that subscribe. Also hit me up on Instagram so that I can help you out for free. First thing first, go ahead and sign up for a credit monitoring app which includes MyScore IQ or Smart Credit. Look at your credit score across all the 3 bureaus, which includes Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. You definitely want to look at your FICO score because that's exactly what lenders look at. Want to see your current standing and see what exactly is stopping you from getting where you want to be. Now, number 2, go ahead and scrape off all the negative items from your credit report. That includes hard inquiries, charge-off, any collections, any debt or student loans, any type of bankruptcies. We want to make sure that we make a list of all the negative items reflecting on your credit. If you have any negative items such as hard inquiries reflecting on Experian, then you can simply dial to the fraud department, which is 877-870-5640. You want to tell them exactly what I'm trying to tell you right now. Tell them you have found some negative items or fraudulent items reflecting on your credit profile and you want to effectively immediately remove those items. You also have reported to CFPB, you have filed an FTC report, you also have emailed and faxed them the letters. You want these fraudulent items removed as soon as possible because it is affecting your credit. What they're going to do is investigate further into this and see if they can find your FTC report. Even though if you haven't sent them the FTC report, they will go ahead and audit onto their database and they will come back to you and they will tell you that unfortunately we haven't found this. We will go ahead and take those negative items off. Make a list beforehand. Give them the list of negative items that are reflecting on your profile that you want them to take off. Once you give them the list, they will go ahead and take those off within 24 hours. That has literally happened to me a couple of days ago. Here's a screenshot of me taking off 7 negative items from my credit profile. My score jumped 12 points. Now that is for Experian. Now let's talk about how to remove hard inquiries from TransUnion and Equifax. First of all, TransUnion is going to take several steps to go ahead and remove those inquiries. Circle all the negative inquiries that are reflecting on TransUnion and Equifax. So you want to write each letter for each negative items reflecting on your credit bureau with the exact negative item and the date it got reported. And then you want to send these letters to the bureaus and then you have to wait for 30 days for them to respond. The burden is on the bureaus to prove if the item is authorized or unauthorized. Don't have enough supporting evidence to find out if the item is authorized, then they will go ahead and take off those inquiries within 24 to 48 hours after the 30-day period. I hope that makes sense how you can remove TransUnion and Equifax inquiry. One thing you will definitely want to make sure is that these letters should be certified through USPS. Do not ever send letters through UPS or FedEx. By law, creditors has to respond within 30 days. By the 31st day, they are legally obligated to respond to these letters and update you with a resolution. If they don't, then you have massive leverage on them for breaching Fair Credit Reporting Act and Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. If you want access to these certified letters to go ahead and send out to these creditors and bureaus, reach out to me on Instagram on Mr. Fundable and I will send you those letters for free. Now let's talk about how to remove charge-offs and collections. Number 1, print all the 3 credit bureaus, circle all the negative items reflecting on your credit profile that includes collections or charge-offs. Remove all the old addresses, old employer names, phone numbers from your credit profile before you actually go ahead and repair or take those charge-off and collections. And then create 1 letter per each negative items sending to the specific bureaus. Include the name, your address, the date, and the name of the negative items that you're trying to remove on that letter. Insert the amount that you owe to the creditors. Do not sign at the bottom of the letter, just include your name at the bottom. Also include a copy of your social security and your driver's license. You should have 1 form per envelope per collections. For example, if you have 3 collections, you're going to send out 3 letters. And then same thing, send out certified mail through USPS to the bureaus. When they receive the letter, you will get a notification that they have received. They have 30 days to investigate if this particular negative item is authorized or unauthorized. If they fail to prove if it's authorized, then they will go ahead and take it off from your profile. On the 31st day, they have to let you know that these negative items have been taken off. And if they don't respond, then you have massive leverage against them for breaching Fair Credit Reporting Act and Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. Just to summarize everything, you can take off Experian inquiries in the matter of 24 to 48 hours, and you can take off TransUnion inquiries from our experience about 14 days to 28 days. Anything that is related to collections and charge-offs or late payment, you can take off within 30 days. Now, once you fix your credit, you can leverage your personal credit to go ahead and get you funded on the business side at 0%. So instead of working for money, you can have money work for you by using 0% capital to invest into passive income opportunities and making your money work for you. And I have actually demonstrated so many examples on my Instagram about fix and flip automations that can produce you guaranteed returns. So be sure to check that out on my Instagram. I hope everything makes sense. If you have any questions or if you need access to these letters, then go ahead and message me and I will give them to you guys for free. I can't wait to help you guys personally to get your credit score above 800.